Hey there, welcome back to my Wuthering Waste gameplay video. In this video, we're going to continue on with the Chronorift Metropolis Chapter 2, Act 12. If you're enjoying the gameplays so far, please do leave a like on the video and give my channel a subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Alright, let's continue on with the Wuthering Waste Chronorift Metropolis Chapter 2. Chisa?
Oh, good evening. Want to try this?
This is...
I scavenged it earlier. Some kind of fruit? Not sure if it suits your taste. Ever since Honami fell under the lament, food here became part of the remnant energy. Living things in this Sonoro no longer feel hunger, but to me, that's dangerous in itself. I don't want to go numb. I don't want to get used to people disappearing into thin air. I don't want to get used to this loop. I have someone to find, things to do, and a place to return to. You feel the same, right?
Yeah, so we will live here together.
Our goals align. I don't care how impenetrable the tower is. I'll cut a way right into it. No matter how tight this cage is, I'll tear it down. The more longings we collect, the more leads we have. I trust that day will come.
Speaking of leads, do you know when the Fraxidus came to Honami?
The Fraxidus? You mean the ones in red we ran into just now? So that's their name. Sorry, I wasn't familiar with it. It was my first time in that zone. I've mostly explored the port area. Still no confirmed route to the tower, but at least we've ruled out several dead ends. So there are other normal people in the city. I thought only the red cicadas in my hometown liked moving in swarms like that. Didn't expect to find another type like that here. Comparing them to the red cicadas might be rude. An invalid analogy too. Forget it. Sorry.
From what you said, the Fraxidus must have been in Honami for at least 2 months. Damn, they were here even earlier.
And they've been running experiments here. I can't decipher their methods
Earlier
from their files,
than the rover, I mean.
but something's clearly wrong. Space in Honami is already shattered glass. Anything too forceful could make the entire city collapse. These are hardly ideal conditions for experiments. I think they must have discovered something. Maybe a clue about the tower, or some secret of the lament, hidden in this sonoro. Something so important, they're willing to take the risk of their experimental site crumbling. We're not the only ones looking for a way out. They might already be ahead of us. Our current priority is...
find out what clues are in their basket.
We could start from the commercial district. That's where I first arrived when I was pulled into this sonoro. If we're lucky, something's still there.
Sure, but
But tonight, we can take it easy. No Iridoglow, no lament, just Honami. A quiet city at night. Thanks for sharing this late-night snack with me, even if it's just canned fruit. But still, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, Goshijin-sama. Did you have a good rest?
not bad.
Your breakfast. Please enjoy.
Thanks. Were you cleaning?
Oh, yes. It's such a nice day today. So, Chisa went out scavenging for supplies. We wanted to do our part too, so we started tidying up.
Once we're done, maybe there'll be space for a few new decorations? It might be a nice surprise for Chisa. Passenger, do you have any ideas?
Not exactly an expert in interior design. We'll give a try though.
Wonderful. This way, if you please. Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be of service.
Upgrading the cafe decor gives you all sorts of perks during your exploration. Oh, okay. Decorate.
Forward we go.
Okay, unlocks cafe decor. You can spend resource to upgrade the cafe. Okay. Okay, I think we only do one right now.
Good morning. I'm back. Want something to eat? I picked up a few snacks from the store. Figured it'd be good to have some variety.
Alright, thanks.
Didn't expect the cafe to be this clean. For a moment, I thought I walked into the wrong place. But it looks nice. Really lifts the mood. Thank you, all of you. Well now, are you ready to go?
Okay, let's go.
Here we are. I first ended up in this place 2 months ago. It wasn't during a lament occurrence, so I had a bit of time to explore the city.
Do you still remember what happened?
Vaguely. But I do recall the first occurrence hit 3 days later. At that time, Iridoglow bled through the cracks in the gray sky, like the world had been sliced open by an invisible pair of scissors. People, buildings, even space itself. Everything fell into chaos.
Then we need to recreate the city as it was, before the lament, to uncover what really happened.
Who's there?
Ahem. Sharp as a tack, you two. Since you've caught on, the game is afoot. Listen up, young folks. This district is full of secrets. I've been staking out this area for 3 days, 5 hours, and, well, a long time. And guess what? I've spotted something really fishy. Those redcoats sneaking around and tinkering every day? Mark my words, they're up to no good.
Redcoats? Could it be the Fraxidus?
So, what do you say? Care to join my super detective team and hunt for the truth?
Super detective team? And hunt for the truth?
Exactly. Just follow me. We're 2 clues away from cracking this wide open. Well, you seem quite familiar with this place, young lady.
So do you.
Naturally. That's basic detective work. Wait, over there. That's it.
The Fraxidus must have left this device here. But it's inactive. Something's covering it.
Iridoglow crystals. We need to clear them off first.
Jove, my instincts were right. They are up to something shady.
These should be the Fraxidus's experimental devices. Is that a research report?
Let's see, objective to expand the existing Sonosphere to identify weak points in the prism barriers to contain residual element energy and establish control over the Sonaro. Okay. Alright.
Huh. First time seeing a report like this. Lament residue. Could that be those iridescent things we just saw? Why so quiet, all of you?
Expand the existing Sonorosphere. Could that really be their goal?
It looks like they failed, judging from this report.
This is absurd. If the Sonoro could be controlled, then why hasn't this loop been broken? The left behind are still trapped in this false memory of peace. Controlling it can't be their objective. They're using it. Seeing if each lament occurrence is slower, or the deaths more orderly. It's like throwing people into the fire just to test the temperature.
There might be more clues in other test sites.
That's right! There's another one close by! This way! By the way, I didn't expect you to see through my disguise. Keen eyes like yours make you perfect candidates for my super detective team.
And what exactly does this team do?
Why, Investigate those red-coated troublemakers, of course. But come to think of it, I haven't seen them around lately. Suspicious.
May I ask, how many members are on this team now?
Just the one capybara? Anyway, we've arrived.
Another report. Just as we expected.
Objective to expand the existing one case.
The plot thickens. This one's almost identical to the last report.
Same sequence number, but different data.
So they've been running the same experiments repeatedly, with different results each time. But why are they both labeled as number 20?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about a friend.
The one you mentioned before?
Yes. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you her name. It's Sumika. This is where I first met her. Where our old base was. I left after the lament sliced and stitched this place over and over. And I never returned. Back then, Sumika used to tease me. She'd say I had to map everything out. Routes, terrain, vantage points, exits and entrances. All of it. But she always went with her gut. Terrible sense of direction, though. Even so, she chose to go to that tower alone. I want to go back, to see if there's anything we missed.
Sure, we do need more leads.
Thank you for accompanying me.
Oh!
Are you coming with us, detective?
Your invitation is appreciated, but a good detective never leaves a case unsolved. I still need more clues to uncover what those red-coated rascals are really after. I'll take my leave now. It's been a pleasure working with two sharp tools like you. Until next time.
Well then,
Let's go.
A stash of old science magazines, with notes scribbled on a few pages.
I found some too. Must have been Sumika's. She used to read here during her downtime.
What about you?
I'd be with her. Sometimes we'd read the same thing. But most of the time, I'd be maintaining my weapon.
That stash in the corner. They're all clocks.
There used to be more. Sumika collected them, placing them all across the city before the lament struck. Then she went back to retrieve them one by one. It was pure madness, but it proved her theory. The closer you get to Neon Tower, the slower time moves. In other words, all of Honami City might be lagging behind the outside world. Remember that moss-covered watch? That's what first made Sumika notice something was off about this city.
Is this a piece of amber?
Sumika left it here. Her forte allows her to create amber that stores memories or moments in time.
Memories or moments?
Yes, just hold it like this. And you'll see what's been preserved inside.
Okay, wait, I see. Days even cloudy. If what's above my head can still be called weather, when I woke up and checked my watch, I noticed something odd. Moss had started growing beneath the glass. This city fractured and folded in on itself. Seems trapped in some kind of temporal loop. Time moves forward and backward within a fixed range, but oddly enough, the plants don't seem bound by each reset. The moss shouldn't be able to grow between the years unless time isn't flowing normally here. It's eroding, rushing, and spawning things that shouldn't even exist in the first place. Still, I am grateful for this strange, unreasonable growth. It made me realize this city isn't beyond saving. There is a way out. The pen seems to pause, leaving a small blot of ink on the paper. There's one thing I still can't let go of. The rift in my blood memory is it sealed shut almost as soon as I was put into this home. But if I can't figure out what caused it or how to stop it, there's no way to guarantee it won't open again. And if it does, someone else could get dragged in. However, time is against me. Okay.
Sumika mentioned the strange flow of time here.
She told me that time within the Sonoro moves slower than it does outside. The plants grow like everything's normal, yet those who died remain trapped in this loop. It's like something very powerful is holding them back.
What's holding them back might just be their unfulfilled longings.
They awakened Namipon to a city that still needs it.
Look, more amber behind us. This piece looks like it was created recently.
Go on. Hold it like you did before.
Okay, day 136 at normal pressure. If this constant pressure in my ears count as such, among the supplies Chisha brought back today was a can of oranges, the label printed with a production date long past. But that hardly mattered anymore. These so-called foods are really just compressed ramen energy. Chisha gave the can to me. She set off to the side with a piece of spring stew. She savaged, slicing it into a curved blade, using her forte, turning it into a new weapon. Watching her, I suddenly recalled another day. She was just sitting just like this, halfway through organizing supplies on the sofa, when she turned and asked me what my forte really was. I showed her a small amber, the one containing a preserved memory of the first time we worked together at this home base. The lights were dim. She was preparing a weapon, and I was taking notes on anomalies in the city's time flow. It was a rare, peaceful night. As long as we could ignore the fact that we were still trapped in a city, sealed off from the outside world. To hold out against the erratic occurrences of the lament, I once tried to learn Jesus' practical skills, but I failed. Of course, I did still. She taught me a few special ways to leave markings I remember what she said back then. Stop treating everything like a science experiment. Think of every piece of scrap metal as a blade that never misses. Okay? And I know she truly meant it. The city, drenched in lament, is riddled with danger. And yet she always throws herself forward to shield everyone else. She thinks I haven't noticed how much she's burning herself out. Doesn't know her body's running at the edge of collapse. But I've done the calculations many times. I know exactly how long she has before she crosses the breaking point. The only good thing is that this scenario seems to have stop time and her condition. But I can't let her stay like this forever. I want to take her back to the blood shores, to the people I trust there. Has to be a solution waiting there. I will bring her back no matter what. No matter the cost. Okay. Day 159. Sunny, a rare clear day. Today, Chisia told me she found a new spot that could serve as a base, an old spacious cafe. From the large terrains on the second floor, you can see a beautiful view of the city center. It's been a long time since I've seen her this excited. It feels like we are one step closer to breaking the loop, and in fact, we are making progress. Okay. Based on my research over the past few days, I am now fairly certain of this. The key to unraveling this endless Mobius loop lies at the heart of the city, Neon Tower. It is the center of the element, the origin, and most importantly, the point that lies closest to the outside world. If we can reach the top, perhaps we'll be able to contact the people at the shores. Perhaps that's the way out of this scenario. The most has already crept past the gear of my watch and reached the surface. Still, I haven't replaced it. It reminds me of time and that something can keep pushing through falsehoods until it reaches the truth. I will head for the heart of the Neon Tower tomorrow morning. If time here is clear, then I will mold it into a road, one that leads us home. God damn it, I want to do. Okay, bye.
Judging from her notes, she really did make it to Neon Tower.
We need to find a way there. The sooner the better.
Let's return to the cafe first. We'll need to check with Namipon to see if the longings we've gathered are enough to guide us to the tower.
Actually, after reading Sumika's notes, I noticed something we might have missed.
What is it?
The lament we're experiencing here in Honami. It doesn't feel like the real thing. It's weaker, like the power is fading.
Welcome back, dear passengers.
If we want real answers, we'll need to reach the lament's source, inside Neon Tower.
Would you like a cup of coconut cheese latte made by yours truly? It's called Cloudy Coconut Sea.
At the very least, we can now confirm this is tied to the Phraxidus' controllable Sonora project.
Hello? Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry. Didn't mean to ignore you. We got a little distracted.
It's okay. I'm used to it. By the way, passenger, there's something I need to tell you. I sensed a frequency that's closely connected to you. It's not from this space, but
Abraxas.
it's calling for you.
Connected to me? I'm guessing Abraxas?
Is it coming from the outside? Is the connection between this Sonoro and the outside world growing stronger?
Correct. It's beyond Honami City. Part of it resonates from within you, but it's not your frequency. What could it be?
Come on, Ruba, you know who don't play games. Abby, yes. Totally Abby, yeah.
Who's
right.
Abby?
My friend.
I see.
Question mark,
I
question mark,
haven't
question
seen it
mark.
before.
Abby is being blocked by this Sonoro.
Maybe it's looking for you. Just like Namipon said. But this space should be completely sealed off. Unless the restraints around the Sonoro are weakening. Could it be because of the longings we gathered?
If you're in a hurry to meet it, I can try recalibrating Neon Tower's coordinates, but it'll take a little more time. Please wait patiently. You seem concerned about this Abby, passenger.
Oh, I mean technically, because Abraxas is important to me. Question mark, question mark, question
I
mark.
can feel it too. Don't worry, I'll do my best. So please get some rest for those who care about you.
Do you want to take a breather on the terrace?
Sure.
Nice weather today. Rare to see a sunset like this. If Sumiko were here, she'd probably capture this moment in one of her ambers.
Looking at it does take a weight off.
See that child by the signpost? That's the 7th time I've seen him fall there. The cashier keeps wiping a stain that isn't there. The walls are barely standing, but her uniform is spotless, just like it was. The vending machine is due for restocking, with soda bottles that are already decades old. That cat has been lying there for 2 months, maybe longer. I've only known it for 2. Middle school students are still taking photos of the sky. One that is now torn apart by resonance cords. But in their eyes, it's still clouds, birds, rainbows, the perfect sky of that single day. The store keeps playing pop songs from the last century. The window that never shut all the way is still stuck at the notch it was left on years ago. They've all been left behind in the past. As for me, I'm starting to forget what day it is today. This kind of life almost feels like
an anime episode that got cut halfway. An unsafe file? Say what? Okay, let's go with the first one. An anime episode that got cut halfway.
interesting analogy. When I was little, every summer break was spent with cool fans, watermelons, and an old TV. I loved watching anime and was always curious about those special worlds. I think it's kind of like an unanswered call. My parents were always busy. Whenever I missed them, I'd try calling, but most of the time, they couldn't answer. Even when they did, we never had much to say. After I became a resonator and was placed under supervision, those chances became even rarer. I think the things people said about me ended up putting a lot of pressure on them too. In my hometown, resonators aren't really accepted. Someone who can't control their abilities is like a ticking time bomb, feared and resented. I didn't want my parents to suffer because of me, so I thought maybe if I stayed away, they wouldn't have to deal with the looks or the whispers.
Do you miss them?
I can't say we're very close. It's not that I hate them. Things were just ordinary. They had their jobs, I had school. We hardly spent time together. But sometimes I do miss them. Just a little.
That's why you have to live here? You need to get back to keep living your life.
I really, really want to end this vicious loop. I've already tried so many times, but the outcome is always the same.
But you still haven't stopped trying.
Every time the lament struck, you moved toward Neon Tower, against the tide of fleeing citizens, knowing full well it was the most dangerous place to be. You knew you couldn't save those who were already gone, and still you reached out, to the mother and daughter, to the injured young man, to me when I first fell into the city. You knew that in this endless loop, saving someone didn't change a thing. But still, not once did you ignore a cry for help. So,
you appeared. At a time no one should have. In the most dangerous place, beneath the lament's shadow. It wasn't luck or coincidence. The Sonoro isn't fully sealed anymore. Sumika cracked it open, and from the moment we met, the loop had already begun to loosen.
Which means there's a chance to break it completely. I'm willing to put my faith in you. Let's seize that chance together.
Why would you?
Because we're partners. Isn't it only natural for me to trust you?
Chisa, passenger! I just confirmed Neon Tower's coordinates.
Right, that will be it for this part of the gameplay video. If you're enjoying the gameplay so far, please do leave a like on the video and give my channel a subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Thanks. And again, thanks for watching and have a good day.